Hey, welcome, welcome you all to the Surrender Break Room. This is a place you can come in, relax, regroup, and then re-engage the world with a whole new perspective. I'm Dr. Celeste Owens, and I'm coming on in. I'm looking like way not ready for camera. However, let me at least put on some earrings. I just finished working out, and I didn't want to be more late to the party than I was. So I was like, well, let me just jump right on. Hey, Trinette, you're the first one on. Hey, welcome. So I'm just here, but I got a good topic for you, okay? Good topic, and I think you'll be blessed. So stay tuned. Hey, Trinette again, Aqua and Christy, welcome. Come on in, hanging out. I know Trinette's laughing at me. I was like, I'm totally not camera ready, but I was like, either be really late or come on and let's chat it up with the family, right? So it is what it is. You're getting me like this today. I just finished working out, and that might be something that you need to do. That might be one of the hard things that you need to show up for in this 2021. So that's what we're talking about today. You can do hard things. You could do hard things. So someone just texted me, "Are you on YouTube? I can't find you." That's because I'm late. Hey, Geneva, I just saw your text. That's because I'm late, Geneva. And it was like just finished working out. Man, I'm even probably still sweating. Go get presentable or just come on for the people. So we're just on with the people. Did you see that movie? Um, Judas and the Black Messiah. He was like down for the people. I forget the phrase he used a lot, but I'm down for the people. So I'll come on here like this so we could talk about doing hard things, right? You could do hard things, Key and everybody else who has come on. Y'all just jumped on quick today. It's probably because I was late today. That's probably what it is. So anyway, let's just jump right in. Let's just hang out today. Oh, thank you, Geneva. You're so sweet. So sweet. All right, so here we go. I am Dr. Celeste Owens, author, speaker, and leader of the Global Surrender Movement. I like to say that surrender is doing God's will His way all the time. So glad to be in YouTube land, hanging out with you guys and talking about this topic. You can do hard things. Hey, Deidre, who's just coming on and hanging out for a hot second, you also can do hard things. So that's one of my favorite mantras this year, guys. One of my favorite mantras this year is I can do hard things. Like, and it's had to become my favorite mantra because I'm being stretched to do things that are not comfortable. So I've had to get this phrase, I could do hard things. And then I'm teaching it to my daughter, Aaliyah. Leah, you could do hard things. So one of the hard things she's had to do this year is doing school remotely, virtually. She just so does not like it and like dreads getting up. Like I was just waking her up, like, come on, don't be late for school, which is actually 2 flights down in the basement. Cute little area we set up. It's like a different world down there. I mean, like you remember the TV show A Different World? Like it's all like looking college loungy. She still has to say, I can do hard things. I can do hard things. So that's what I've been doing this year. And to Steve Harvey, I heard him say, if you don't watch Steve Harvey on YouTube, you should. Like his motivational, like 5-minute talks are so good. So anyway, think of your worst days. Think your worst days, like the worst day you ever had. And he's like, and think about this, you survived it. So you have a perfect track record for surviving your hardest day. So that means you really can do hard things. You did it. You made it. And as my pastor, Pastor John K. Jenkins Sr. says is, I'm still here. That's his favorite phrase. So funny. I'm still here. You're still here. So you can do hard things. So we're talking today, and I want to explain to you how you can shift your mindset to embrace challenges, embrace things that are not easy in life. So we treat hard things as something that should be avoided. Oh no, I'm going to avoid at all costs, like dreading something to show up that's going to be harder to do. Oh no, I don't want anything hard to do. You try to avoid hard things. No, in fact, living in a lane of comfort is actually detrimental to your forward advancement and to your greatness. So you actually have to start shifting your mind and say, you know what? I'm gonna stop avoiding the hard things because I'm just living this mediocre life now. This like, humdrum existence. I'm gonna do some hard things. Like for example, Geneva has a fatherhood initiative, and one of the hard things she had to do was to write a grant, submit a grant. But guess what? Her hard work paid off because now She has this amazing grant to help fathers. So you just have to embrace this idea of doing hard things. You just have to do. So we're going to talk now about setting your mind up. Just two tips to set your mind up to embrace the notion of doing hard things. Like today, I want you to leave the break room saying, you know what? Yeah. I could do some hard things. So I'm gonna give you two ways to do that. So one is choose the right kind of hard. In life, even in the comfort zone, you think it's easier to do this. Actually, when you're in a comfortable place, that actually has its own challenges as well. So number one is choose the right kind of hard. So for example, you might say, oh, it's so hard to eat healthy. It's so hard to make right choices around food and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? It's also hard to eat junk food and have low energy and be overweight and can't walk and can't do the things you want to do. That's also hard, isn't it? So I would choose the right kind of hard in that situation and say, oh, wait. Let me just figure out how to eat healthy. So I can run up the stairs, or I could do my treadmill, or, or I could fit that favorite pair of jeans, or I could be a mentor to somebody else who thinks they can't do it, whatever it is. Just embrace the right kind of heart. That's number one, right? Choose the right kind of heart. You might say it's hard to declutter. So you do see, I'm looking like I'm in a blank space today because I'm rearranging my office and I need to put pictures up and I'm decluttering. So it's hard to declutter and organize, but it is also hard to live in a mess. Yes, it is. A disorganized mess, and your thoughts can't get right because you just see junk everywhere. It's harder to do that. So let's just declutter and organize. It's hard to get on a budget. Yep. That's been me. That was me for years. Oh, it's hard to go to budget. Oh man, you got to delegate money this way and that way. What? People say, oh, it's hard to get on the budget. It's hard to get out of debt. But it is also hard to feel the weight of imbalanced finances, the weight of debt, the weight of calls coming in. I can't answer the phone because, it's this bill to collector and that. That's harder. It's just better to just get your budget right and do it. It's hard to get outside your comfort zone. But it's also hard to ignore the voice that tells you you were meant for more. Man, it's hard to avoid. If you have accepted Christ in your life, you have the Holy Spirit, the gift of the Holy Spirit. It is so hard to ignore the Holy Spirit. You're like, dude, go somewhere. I just want to live in a comfort zone. Would you stop trying to make me great? Don't do that, y'all. It's hard to get out of that comfort zone, but it is harder to ignore that voice that's telling you that you were meant for so much more. So comfort zone. So, in fact, I threw this on right now. It's a little warm because it's actually warming up in Maryland. So I'm a little warm right now because I just finished working out, but I had to throw on this, what do you call this? A fleece. I had to throw this hooded fleece on because years ago, and you might know this. Let me see if I can find this medal I received. Yes, I can find it. So my friend Sharice had put out this clarion call. I triple dog dare somebody to join me for a half marathon. Me with my crazy self, because you know what? I'm up for a good challenge. Yes, I am. Even when I'm not a runner. I've never even ran a 5K. I've never ran, period, pretty much. She put that challenge out there. I was like, I'm doing it. What? My knees were hurting. I had like all kind of joint pain. I'm doing it. Why would I step out to do something hard like that? But you know what? It was in my heart already. It was in my heart like, you want to run. I'm like, I want to run. Yeah, you want to run. You want to do a marathon. I want to do a marathon. It was in my heart already. So when she put it out there, I was like, me. So then I had to go Google, how do you train for a half marathon? And then they had like these running programs, like you could, run and they'll tell you every day what to do. So I just started training. And the crazy thing is she made the challenge like when it was like fall and going into winter. So I was training in the winter like Rocky, y'all. My hood on, because it was really cold outside. Hood on, hands in pockets, put my phone into like this pocket I have on this fleece. Like this fleece has like pockets. It was so cold, y'all. When I was running most days, my phone would stop working. Like I couldn't even hear the thing telling me how far it had gone. It was just like that cold. But I would get up to say, and I wasn't saying this then, but I was like, you could do this, Celeste. But now I could see that I was saying you could do hard things. Do y'all know I ran that thing? I trained in like 3 months, 4 months max, maybe 16 weeks. I don't even think it was that long. And look what happened. Look at me. I got a half marathon. Medal. I feel a hate coming from the screen. What? No. Y'all are so proud of me, right? So let's put on our medal for good measure today. And you know, when I crossed that finish line, y'all, I was like in tears, but I just didn't want to cry because I think everybody else was experts and they were just cheering and high five. And I was like, oh yeah. Woo, I was in tears. I was like, oh my Lord, I cannot believe I did that. But it took me out of my comfort zone and it taught me, girl, you could do more hard things. So you just got to build up. Number two, you got to build up the tolerance for discomfort. And that's what I had to do. I had to build up a tolerance for discomfort. Like, you could do this. Come on, get out there. It's cold. Yes, it's like 10 degrees. You could do this. Get out there and run. So you could build up a tolerance for discomfort, like working out when you would rather be on the couch. No. If I work out, I'm going to be able to, do all other things we just talked about a moment ago. Taking cold showers. Now, this is one thing that I'm challenging myself on because I want to get my lymphatic system moving and I want to help to tone up my parasympathetic nervous system. And they said one way to do that is to take cold showers. I only done it once. And that cold shower was on for all of 15 seconds. I was like, woohoo, back to warm. But I could build up a tolerance for discomfort if I want to have a lymphatic system that is on the go and moving really well. So taking cold showers, that's one thing I'm going to sign up for. What y'all sign up for? Put in the chat. What discomfortable, that's not a word. What uncomfortable thing are you going to show up for? What uncomfortable thing are you going to show up for? It could be running in the dead of winter like I did. I mean, whatever it is. Or it could just be walking in place in your house if that's where you start. Walking in place in your house. Whatever it is, get comfortable being uncomfortable. And I'm going to leave you with this last thought. Actually, I just gave you a bonus number 3. Here you go. Remember, failure is part of the path. Remember that failure is part of the path. So you might not always do it right. And I love this quote by Teddy Roosevelt. It's called Man in the Arena. If you want to Google it, just a quote. It's called Man in the Arena. Actually, it's like a lot longer than what I'm reading, but this is just part of it. And actually, Dr. Brené Brown, Brene or Brenna, I always mess her name up. But anyway, she quotes this in her book, Daring Bravely. But anyway, it says, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. We ain't going out like that. What? We gonna dare greatly. We gonna do some things. We gonna change the world. And we're gonna show up one hard thing at a time, right? One hard thing at a time. So you can do hard things. I'm encouraging you today to pick up what that hard thing might be for you. Mine is cold showers. I'm gonna come back next week and tell you I took at least one. At least one. Oh, Jesus. So anyway, love you guys. Stay surrendered for life. There's no other way to live. And I'll catch you next time in the break room. Be blessed. All right, y'all. Why is this light just totally annoying me from my windows? Like I have these big floor to ceiling windows right on the other side of this camera. And that light, this a little bit, I don't know. I just have all these little light bulbs on my head. Oh, anyway, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for hanging out. Geneva, Aqua, Key, Trinidad, all of you guys hanging out. What are you going to do? What are you going to show up to do greatly? What uncomfortable thing are you going to push yourself to do? And I'm not going to leave until somebody puts something in the chat. What uncomfortable thing are you going to do? Oh, thank you, Aqua. She said, the light of the Father shining on me. What uncomfortable thing? Somebody got to put one thing or we're just going to sit here all day. And y'all like, well, I ain't got to sit here. I can leave. You on the computer. I know. What uncomfortable thing are you going to push yourself to do? Is it going back to school? Is it working out? Is it talking to your spouse? You've been mad at them for a long time. I don't know. What is it going to be? Yes, Aqua set y'all free. She set y'all free because she put it in the chat. She's going to rise early to exercise. Geneva, girl, yes. She said, my new hard thing is starting a nonprofit organization. So she has a grant, but she wants to actually become her own nonprofit like we are. We're Surrender 365 Inc. And Geneva supports us like in an amazing way, our nonprofit. So started her own nonprofit. Send a prayer for Geneva. That is an easy process for her. I'm going back to school. I love it, Deidre. She's going back to school. Marcus, that's awesome. We always need to pray about those first next big steps. Absolutely. You bring up a great point, Marcus. He's going to pray about it and then he's going to move on it. What is the next big thing, Lord, did you want Marcus to do? He's going to pray about it and he's going to move on it. I'm going to start my pop food service. Didn't you tell us that a couple weeks ago, Key? Girl, you better get on it. Because she's been like cooking y'all and doing like little things. So she's going to she said restart. I got you, Key. Okay. I'm going to say, haven't you been doing it? She's going to restart her pop food service business since the pandemic stopped. Right, exactly. So she's going to start. Oh, you were doing it online, Key. That's right. I'm recalling now. That's right. She was doing it online, teaching people like little cooking things. Oh, but now that the pandemic is nearing its close, it depends on which city you live in. Some cities have really opened up, so you can restart. Maryland, we're a little different. We haven't opened up like that, but starting to do some things. Yeah, everybody saying, yay to Deidre. Y'all awesome. Being more consistent with my business. Marcus, I didn't even know you had a business. So, dude, you need to let us know. Put us in the know with this awesome business you have. Hey, Marilyn, get my mom registered for the shot. Got you, Marilyn. Is that a hard thing? Maybe your mom doesn't want to do it. Or maybe it's just hard to get in. Sounds good, Key. Yeah, Geneva, right? Doesn't that sound good? Hey, Lorene, I didn't know you were in hanging out. Started getting up and walking. Awesome. Because Lorena's with the fitness ministry, so she ain't got no choice but to be fit, up, walking. And she's been changing her whole lifestyle slowly but surely. So I'm so proud of you, Lorena. Awesome. Lorena, you might even one day turn your camera on and let us walk with you. Yay. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Man, this rose, I can smell this through my cap. Anyway, I'm on There's an Oil for that tomorrow if you want to hang out, you guys. doTERRA has buy one, get one free this week. I know many of you already ordered the oils. Buy one, get one free. Or they have a BOGO kit. If you don't order the oils, you can get a free membership if you get the BOGO box. It's called BOGO box. My website is surrenderoils.com, okay? So if you want to get them this week, and I have even, if you reach out to me here or just email me, or you could actually on surrenderoils.com, there's a way to contact me. I have a coupon code for you to get a free oil. Yay, even on top of like all the BOGOs this week. If you're new, not if you already have the oils. I can see all of y'all. Oh, wait, what? If you're new. So surrenderoils.com. But anyway, love it. Thank you guys for popping in your I could do hard things kind of thing. Everyone who can like the video. Oh, yes, please remember, thank you, Key, to like and subscribe and like this video, like my channel and subscribe. That's how we build the followership here on YouTube. Y'all, YouTube is a hard thing for me. And I'm starting to get y'all coming in the teens, like 13 people, 15 people. Yes. Now that would sound like a real little bit on Periscope, but I'm not on Periscope. I'm on YouTube. So I'm building over here. I could do hard things. I could start a YouTube page that one day when we look back, y'all, we're going to be like, we was in the beginning, but now we got hundreds of people coming in every week. I see it. So you got to write the vision, make it plain. You got to be able to see it. I need some more lemon oil. Yes, Key, get your lemon oil. Is that going to be one to buy one, get one free this week? I can't remember, Geneva, if you remember. I forget what they are. And I don't have my phone to tell you. But anyway, if you go into your account, Key, you can see what the buy one, get one frees are this week. And they even had a BOGO box. We are still doing a Zoom oil. Yes, on Saturday. So if you guys want to join, Geneva and I are doing one this Saturday at 4:00. I will send you the link. Yeah, send me the link, Geneva. Awesome. So we're doing it this Saturday at 4:00. Yay. That's going to be fun. I missed that. Trinette, really? You're going to be watching the replay, girl. She's like, oh, man, I'm back. I'm back. I want you to watch the replay, Trinette, and then you got to pop in the hard thing you're going to do, too. So good. Lorena said, Aqua, she's getting up early and stepping out of her comfort zone. Oils for pain, Deidre, awesome. Deidre, do you already get the oils? If not, I have a nice little pain remedy thing that I could send to you too. I just got to look up my recipe again. I don't want to put the recipe wrong in the chat. But Deidre, if you don't do the oils, you could definitely get some free oils this week. Actually 2 free oils this week if you're new and you want to register. Oh, Deidre, definitely. Deidre, just reach out to me at surrenderoils.com and just like do the contact us and I'll get right back to you with the codes because I can actually get you 2 free if you enroll this week. So awesome. Surrenderoils.com. Yay, Deidre. So just go to surrenderoils.com and I can hit you back up. Deep Blue, definitely. hands down, Deep Blue oil, Deep Blue rub. This is not an oil call though. We're going to do that tomorrow at 12. Thank you, Lorena, though. But Deep Blue rub, Deep Blue oil. There's a couple of different analgesic, like peppermint or copaiba, like they'll reduce pain in the body. And we do know, Lorena, we will talk about peppermint if you have high blood pressure. No peppermint internally, especially. But you're welcome, Deetra. All right, you guys, be blessed. Love you much. Stay surrendered for life. There's no other way to live. And I'll catch you next time or some other channel this week. I'll catch you. All right, you guys, be blessed.